Crazy 8th grade, nerdcore rap guy. Got into a duel fate and I just pulled a trap card. Third-rate rappers with a fourth-rate catalog. Destined for the shadow realm, y'all should never act hard. Flow is so insidious that I need an apprentice type. Master with the force, peep the context in my sentence, right? Phantom like the Sithis, just don't ask me what my pen is like. They know that I'm the menace, who you kidding? Bitch, I'm Dennis Knight. Sweet to drive, hide-headed, rhymes are surely cold. Tested, you can never twist my metal like the jury goes. So I ain't never mad when I push it to the max. I got Chris riding with me, bout to turn this bitch to Fury Road. Since animated, I'm the one the crew congratulated. When this will provide protective cover like it's laminated. Damn, I made this 16 like a guillotine. It's fascinating. If you think that you're ahead, you get decapitated. All that aside, I ain't merely here to rap words. I'm here to tell you who representing for the black nerds. And to remind you, neither one of these are bad words. Biggest living mirrors, they just choose to see it backward. Who be the leaders of discussion when a topic trends? Dissections got the culture under microscopic lens. Who got the type that you can miss it from the start and make you feel like an expert on the subject by the time it ends? Check the stat, Louis, viewership is mad nice. All these other shows don't seem to cut it, that's a bad slice. Off the books with unscripted jewels you can't write. No vampires, but these interviews on Anne Rice. Yeah, this is the best part. Rhymes on Mandalorian, Independence made a best score. Starting a war with these stars, you won't get far. This is the way you play a game of life or Death Star. So far removed from the drama, we don't notice harm, but won't hesitate to shed a light like a Patronus charm. With mischief managed, troubles at a disadvantage. Must be something in the water, dip your toe because you know it's warm. Where can you find another show with such a fine cast? And if you try to box them in, they playing Minecraft. And basically to sum it up like you define math, this crew's the best and it figures like a line graph. I'm every band like the words I do. Level-headed, you don't have to have absurd IQs. They know you can relate because they're nerds like you. With their help, you'll see the world from a blur's eye view. Yeah. You are now tuned in to Blerd's Eye View. And without further ado, we out. Yeah.
Hello, good people of Earth. Thank you for stopping by, or thank you for coming aboard the ship. I am your captain of the ship, Chris Fury, man on the wall. Thank you. Welcome to Blerd's Eye View. We are live Tuesdays and Thursdays. We are also clips Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you live in Ohio, specifically Cleveland, we have a hellmouth. Yeah, we've had 80-degree weather, high tornado winds, 50-degree difference, several Bigfoot sightings, snow, and as of today, a meteorite. No, a meteor. About 6 feet in diameter and 17,000 pounds, which roughly is about 8 tons. Yeah. If we needed Buffy the Vampire Slayer now more than ever, this would be it. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, you'll get more jokes and stuff like that throughout the show. Thank you for everybody who's tuning in. I see Mal's in the building. Lizzie from Anime Inc. You need to really check that show out. She does great stuff. Is that Christy? Christy Love's in the building. What's going on? I'm missing somebody. I know he's going to be floating around, but anyway. Navy Montel, what's going on, brother?
You always do this when I got my head turned. She's like, usually you give me an intro so I can kind of be goofy or stuff, but nah.
Oh, look. Hey, I'm the only reason why I'm a few minutes behind is because I had to go. Oh, there he is, Bama. Hell, I was waiting on Bama. There he is, Bama.
There we go.
I had to go pick up something, and I'll show what that is in a second. Our very own mistress of horror, Geek Fireheart, is in the building.
So no. Let's go backwards. You just said that there's a meteorite.
Yeah.
So how far away is it from you? Because then that's not gonna be that far from me.
It passed. The sonic boom happened in Olmsted Falls. It was seen in Olmsted Falls, which is out Candy B's way. They said it actually landed in Medina County.
Her whole face right now is telling us.
I'm hearing him do the intro. I'm like, yo, babe. He just said that there's an 8-ton meteorite in Ohio. Like, this is this is what we doing?
It's kind of our thing.
I see.
The meteor is new. The meteor is a new one. I actually seen one on the way home from BlerdCon.
Oh, it followed him home. That's so adorable.
I was about to say, they were trying to tell you to go backwards. That's why.
I swear to God, I need that whole weekend just to run again. But man, I had to. Hold on, I had it somewhere. Hold on.
BlerdCon. Oh my goodness, I am still seeing videos all over the place, and I tell you that love that's been shown. There's only been one person who's had a disparaging opinion of Blerd, and I just looked at them and was like, nigga, you was expecting a block party and you didn't get enough of what you was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
sorry,
you always gonna have somebody.
I'm tooling around the ship, and I have this deactivated Tesseract here, and
I got 3 of those up here.
It's floating around.
Oh man, you guys are at the agency having 5 Tesseracts and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Meteorite. There you go. It's vibranium. It works. Special containment unit designed by my uncle. There you go.
Until they break in your house and steal it. Show off.
So we're about to get it.
The fact that I'm handling it raw, dog. I'm waiting to get those powers like
Lady, we're gonna watch him get assaulted. And we have to be witnesses to it.
Who's that raw dog? Oh no.
Look what you've missed.
Your presence has been sorely lacking, my dear.
Now says that's not a meteorite. It's the Silver Surfer sizing up Earth for Galactus. Hey, I tell you what, leave Earth alone. I know exactly who to send you to.
Listen. And we all had the same thought and had not said a word.
It's like, wouldn't you like this nice orange tasty treat? They say it tastes like circus peanuts.
There's about 220 of them.
Yeah,
that he can have as appetizers and
it's like hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, but it might give him indigestion, and then he'll come back and be mad because we sent him over there.
No, because they eat a lot of McDonald's, so it should be fine.
It'll be poison, and he'll stay away. It's not indigestion. It'll be
might give him GERD.
Lord,
I heard that in a minute. GERD.
Yeah. Acid reflux. Would never know. Oh my God. Yes. So welcome to Blerd's Eyeview. We feel free to chat with fellow nerds and blurs below. Like and subscribe to stay notified. Super chats are appreciated and help keep the stream going. We are live Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we have clips Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So there's all that good read there. So check that out. Hit that like and subscribe button. I see several of y'all in there. Hit those likes. I don't have my thing up. I want to kind of scale it down a little bit, but maybe.
Mm-hmm. Sir.
So shout out to Jay Penumbra of Comics Unmasked. He's our latest member of the press team for Blerd Station.
Yes.
He actually, and I'll probably give him a call tomorrow. I was supposed to call him Sunday night, but he went to Fan Expo Cleveland. I hear it was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
you know, they had Brendan Fraser, pretty much the cast of The Mummy was there. William Shatner was there. What's going on, Tafari? William Shatner was there. Several people from Star Trek: The Next Generation. They had a nice lineup. Don't get me wrong, really nice lineup. But and Navy, you can back me up with this, and Tafari can too. The way those kind of conventions run, you don't have the laid back freedom.
No.
That you would have at a Dream or a Blerd con.
You do not.
You do not. It is it's getting I mean, you can talk to the vendors all day. They have great vendors, you know, they really do. But when to get a hold of these guests, the last time I went, they have a lot of guests. They have a lot of celebrity guests. They really do. But it's a little different because you have to, like, people are getting pictures and getting autographs, and it's just like, when I say getting autographs, if you've ever gotten an autograph with like a famous celebrity at any of these types of conventions, it lasts you at best 20 seconds. It's so fleeting. It's such a fleeting moment. So, you know, it's good that the environment is always good. I still have yet to give me a Wild Bill's cup and drink. I
have 3 of them damn things. Okay,
I have yet to get there to get one, but like I said, that's where I got my lightsaber from. I get a lot of good stuff. My comic book store normally has a booth there as well. Great fun. You know, if you're there for the celebrity guests, good luck on finding them at their booths, because a lot of times they're there. They arrive on a Friday, but they're just arriving. They may not be available, so you might see them Saturday, and that's it. And that Saturday is packed with signing autographs, taking pictures, and panels. So good luck on getting any kind of one-on-one, any kind of time, anything like that. I think before it was called Fan Expo, it was called Wizard World. And the 1 year I went, when I say a good portion of the Marvel cast was there at the time, and I want to say, I think it was Winter Soldier had just recently dropped. And the Russo brothers are actually from Cleveland, so they were in town. Chris Hemsworth was here. 2 people from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when it was on the air, they were here. Natasha Henstridge and I can't remember the one that plays Sky, that plays Quake. She was here. David Tennant was here.
Damn, that's a full lineup.
That alone is the full lineup. Jason David Frank was here.
So
it was a full, and that's just part of it. They had several wrestlers here. It was stacked. It was stacked. And I had plans on going to see the Russo brothers in the panel. Frank Grillo was here. You know, he plays Crossbones. He's in Winter Soldier in the elevator getting his ass whooped. But several of this cast was here. And I said, I'm going to go to the Russo brothers panel. You'll hear them talk about their filming process and how it was for filming here in Cleveland, coming back home and doing all that other stuff. I should have known better because it was the Russo brothers and Frank Grillo. And then Chris Hemsworth was going to be like directly after that panel. Well, he came out during that panel. So that panel ran into the next panel. No room whatsoever. I didn't have I wasn't going as press then, and good luck on getting in there. And yeah, Mal, damn nice lineup. And that's just what I can remember. That's just who I can remember right now. Rest in peace, JDF. It was stacked.
These type of cons, Fan Expo, Galaxy Con, these are designed to farm out celebrities so people can have their meet and greets, their momentary meet and greets. They're not the comfort zone come, let's enjoy ourselves type. It's, hey, you want to meet your favorite celebrity, no matter what genre they're coming from. Here, come on and stand in line, and you can get this sign, or you can get that sign, and you can take a picture. And it's only it's a short interaction. And I've never really been a fan of things like that, because I feel like if that's your purpose, then it doesn't appeal to me. I've met more people outside of that instead of standing in line than I have standing in line. And if they're there to make money, they're there to meet people, but they're there to make money, and they're there to make your money. So
they do have a lot of voice actors from a lot of animes that show up, from a lot of anime that show up, which they're a little easier to talk to, a little easier to get access to, because the fans just know a voice. They don't know the face. So unless they, they'll walk by and see a person they don't know, and that's how those work. It's very rare that you get to see somebody and just kind of walk. Like Danny Trejo was the last one I went to.
Don't die, Laney, don't die.
And when I say I'm like, yo, it'd be nice to meet Danny Trejo. I'm not meeting Danny Trejo on a Saturday. It was too stacked. It was too stacked. But I can't remember Adam from Mythbusters. I can't remember Adam's last name right now. But he was at Awesome Con. But see, he goes to a lot of Comic Cons as well. And he's a fan. He's an actual nerd. He likes to walk the floor. So he always dresses up as inconspicuous character. Adam Savage. Thanks, Bama. Is Adam Savage. And he will go dressed in cosplay. Did a whole TED talk on cosplay, by the way. You need to check that out. And he would just go and walk the floor and enjoy the con. Which is what they should be able to do. But we know that doesn't always happen. So speaking of cons, at Awesome Con, I hope you guys are keeping a signal on, because I was waiting for this. Firefly is to return as an animated series. I needed this. So Nathan Fillion had been teasing for what, Lainey, a couple weeks? A few weeks, going to old Firefly castmates' house and just vaguely just saying things like, it's time.
That is some James Gunn trolling.
Oh my God.
That is James Gunn trolling, because at first you're just thinking like, yeah, they're just being friends, but then when it keeps on going, it's like,
he went to every last one. And they kept and everybody was saying like, is this a crossover with the Rookie, because Nathan Fillion's on the Rookie and Morena Baccarin's on Sheriff Country. And so we're like, is going to be some kind of crossover? Because we've seen this before. Like several of them have shown up when he was doing Castle. They would do like when he had Castle on the air, several castmates would show up as different characters. And he constantly made references to Firefly throughout the show. So people just thought, it's going to be like a crossover. And Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk, they have a podcast called Once We Were Spacemen. And under their Instagram account, they said, oh no, it's not a crossover. Oh no, it's not a bobblehead. It's not a pop figure. And they did their pop figures were last year. So it's like, it's not a pop figure. And it's like, it's nothing like that. And so now they were narrowing it down to like, what could it be? Like, is it an anniversary? Is it a con thing? Whatever.
I thought it would have been a reunion.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I was figuring.
They all were, with the exception of Ron Glass, rest in peace, and Adam Baldwin, who actually could not attend Awesome Con, but they all were at Awesome Con, and it was announced that they were returning as a animated series.
That's the right way to go.
Oh yeah, their explanation why was very sound. They said first they needed several things, as Nathan Fillion stated. He said several things that they say needed to take place. They needed Josh Whedon's permission. They got it. They needed a script. They got it. They needed an animation studio. They got that. They have everything in place except a home to place it. And so that's when he stated, and now I need the fans' help to get this going. And that video has already been shared 12 million times.
Let's go, as it should.
So it's hey, the signal is back on.
How many episodes? Is it something like 10, or is it going to be a full season? Because that kind of varies of where they're going to shop it to.
Well, they didn't state that. I think that happens. I think that's gonna happen once they find a home. They have everything set up. I think once they find a home, they can kind of go from there. And he even mentioned he said it's going to take place between the ending of the series and when the movie starts, when Serenity starts.
Okay.
So I said, oh, that's a lot of content, because people had reservation, because they were just like, okay, we can understand Ron Glass not being around. What about Alan Tudyk's character Wash, who spoiler alert, dies
too soon? Still too soon.
So it's still too soon.
Yes. Especially the way he got it.
Yeah, but during the whole campaign video that he was doing, Alan Tudyk was the last person's house he went to, and he states, I can't do this without you. And I'm like, you son of a bitch, stop. And it turns out we're getting Firefly back, people.
Let's go. That's a good day. That's a good day.
So I am excited. I am so excited.
Now on the other side of Whedon projects that are not going over now, they just canceled the Buffy reboot.
Yeah.
And it's like it's very, very Firefly, Buffy.
What kind of balance is this on?
Man.
So Sarah Michelle Gellar puts out a video, states that Hulu will not be moving forward with their, I guess it was supposed to be a reboot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And she actually put out another statement, huh?
I thought it was a continuation.
Yeah,
she's going to be in as training.
Okay, so then it is a continuation. And she then sends out the statement, said everything was greenlit except one executive who stated he's never watched the show. It's not up his alley. So he says no. As Spartan stated, a red pillar. Yeah.
Yo, in what world would you pass on a project like this in 2026? Like, this sounds like 2011, where they passed up on several, or only had like one season of a couple different things that, like, if you would have greenlit that now, it would have really coasted. One of the things that comes to mind, I do not remember what it's called. Actually, Wayward Pines, that was on, I think, Hulu, and they only got 2 seasons, and should have got more. There was some kind of high school zombie thing that was on Hulu that should have got more. There was one that was like, you had werewolves, vampires, and witches all in the same town that only got 1 season. That should have got more.
Ghosted.
It's no way that something like this does not get more. I don't get it.
Yeah. And that Mal, I agree. There's hope for some old, good, original, and returning content. It is. All it takes is the right people, the right writers, the right passion for it. Because whoever that executive was, he had to been a higher up. He had to been. Because you just like, who are you?
High.
Yeah,
Too high.
You had to been like a higher up. It's like, oh, I don't get this. It ain't for you to get. There's a fan base.
Yep.
there's a whole fan base. So it's not for you to get. Just go with the fan base. So you got 2 projects, and it's like we lost one, but we gained another, and it's just like kind of bittersweet at the same time. So it's, I don't know. We can't have it all, apparently.
Facts.
Can't have it all, apparently. I don't get it. So, Tafari, before we get to the rest of the news, what you been up to?
Not much. Letting people know we didn't waste their money at BlerdCon and trying to make sure this stuff is labeled, because they sent me all the panels, but like with the most awkward ass file names. So trying to figure out what's what over here before I start just posting stuff.
It's your time to shine, man.
It shouldn't be this damn hard.
You thought it was gonna be that easy? Yeah, it was like I got a perfect way to wait. What the hell is this?
You could have at least like titled these something unique. They all is just like file 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, that's foul.
Yeah,
it's like put them in numerical order. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Only one I recognize is the one we're in, and that's it.
He's like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Why is this out of order? Much like Firefly when it first premiered.
Did anybody get their chronicle powers yet?
Yeah, you didn't see? Where did I put it?
Laney, have you ever seen Chronicle?
I have, but I don't know why you're asking that now.
The
You're
meteor.
talking about the meteor that
yes.
that came out. Okay.
Go find the rock and then don't get.
Well, listen. When I get there, when I get there, I'm actually going to be there in a couple of weeks. I will look for that meteor and I will get my powers.
Yeah, there's mine. Whole containment cell and everything. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Just don't
listen. I just watched War Machine. That shit could be War Machine. So
look, if you get
you better
powers,
be careful.
I have metal in my right arm. We will have a sync.
I got it in my mouth.
Pause.
What? Wow. You know what?
Oh,
in the right big toe.
That's right here, right there.
The right big toe.
As long as just don't let the crash out you're connected to if you get multiple people with powers like zap you in a field. That's all. Just
if you are in the Medina County area, which I think I may have to venture out, they said it does not look like your actual meteorite, like what movies make it look like. It looks more like charcoal or briquette.
Yeah, it looks like a rock.
Yeah, and that also it's by the time it hits, it's not going to leave a big crater or anything like that. It has to be extremely massive to even do that, even despite its size and its weight.
I was about to say 6 feet, 8 tons.
Yeah, 6 feet, 6 feet, 8 tons is like, you figure the boom everybody heard, whose windows were shattering and everything else. Literally, windows were shattering. That's how from here to New York it was heard. Let's just put it that way.
But you have to look at the velocity that it entered into the Earth's atmosphere anyway.
Right.
So, it was already going fast. It just picked up momentum as it ended up going inside the gravitational field of the Earth.
Yeah. And then once it's breaking apart, and then it's really actually it's cold by the time it lands.
I'm smart. Yeah.
Because you figure it gets superheated and then it's passing through one atmosphere to another, and it's cooling down. So nerds.
Yeah,
we do more than comics.
Yeah, and it was probably bigger before it hit the Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah,
so it just sloughed off all of the smaller particles. So what was left was the solid portion of it. And
that's the part I would like to see.
Same.
That's the part I want to see. That part.
Take pictures. Okay, just take pictures.
Yes.
Knowing my adventurous ass, I'm taking pictures, and I'm like, I've seen the blob. Be careful.
Wait a minute. Does it remind you of Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Yeah. Why is this field empty?
Hey, that looks like. Why is he screaming like that? Okay, never mind. I don't want that money.
You don't scream. You don't show no emotions at all.
It's not like Thor's hammer when you see a bunch of rednecks try to pull it out of a field or anything like that.
We happy few. There we go. Take your happy pill and shut up.
That was such a strange ass game.
I've always wanted to play it, but I never could. So
I thought it was gonna be more story based, and it was not. But thank God that same studio gave us South to Midnight later on. So way to bounce back. But the fact that
other places now.
Yeah, the end of the month is supposed to be on Switch 2 and PS5, which I put my bid in again. Hopefully I get picked. But yeah, the fact that tiny of a meteor was able to create that much of like a boom. No wonder the dinosaurs didn't make it.
For this, the thing is, people wrapping their mind around it's 6 feet, but it weighs 8 tons. It's like that's extremely dense.
Is that before it landed or after?
More likely before.
Oh, okay.
Just so, because they were able to actually see several videos, and they were able to kind of ascertain like, okay, this thing's about 6 feet in its length and the weight alone. For the weight alone is more of all of that is more of a guesstimation for it to survive how long it came through. It was like in order for it to make it through this, it would have to be this, and this.
All right. So for anything bigger, no wonder Littlefoot and the gang didn't make it back in the day.
Yeah.
Stop.
And that was just the sonic boom, and that was just 6 feet. Let's not imagine anything bigger than that.
So I guess the soil in Wakanda was just soft when the vibranium landed. Then like
we saw what Bruce Willis had
cultivated for thousands and millions of years, though.
Yeah, so it really wasn't people around people like that. It wasn't that well populated.
So vibranium killed the dinosaurs. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Blame something else on Black.
Yeah. Hey. I'll take it. If it means me getting some vibranium, I'll take it. So it was your fault. And yes, I possess vibranium. And no, you cannot have any. We also have, it's been a lot of trailers, but we're going to just do one tonight. Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord trailer dropped.
Yeah.
I'm about to say,
the way she did that.
I heard Lainey slow exhale, and I said, "Oh, here we go. It's about to."
It was the
I love Darth Maul so much.
So we're gonna check this out right now, and take a look at this.
Our target is a syndicate leader. He is associated with several criminal organizations and proficient with a laser sword.
A laser sword.
The Empire tried to kill me. Their betrayal demands consequence. And that consequence requires a weapon. Together, we can destroy the Empire.
He wants to fight as allies.
The Empire may be our common enemy, but Maul will never be our ally.
Smart.
We need to find him, whatever it takes.
This is escalating out of our hands.
The Empire will want answers.
The Empire will lock this planet down. Jedi, where is Maul? I'm right here. Let us have our revenge.
We're not gonna take out the whole Empire.
I hope it's a full. I want it to be a full show too, not a mini series. Like those Tales of the Underworld, those shows are great, but they were so quick.
That does sound
That
like
shouldn't
David
be
Haysbert.
him.
Not
But it
as
shouldn't be. It
Maul,
should be.
not as Maul. It was
Oh,
another
okay.
character. It was another character that it did sound like David Haysbert. So
Okay, I'm about to say I think it's
I
the
wouldn't
original
doubt it.
voice actor. For Maul.
He said, "My
Um,
N word. If you know, you know." Yeah, of course.
I just
That
wish
looks good. That does look
they
good.
brought
That looks
back.
really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I wish that they brought back the girl that betrayed in Clone Wars, the Jedi in
Oh,
training who betrayed what's name in Clone Wars. I wish they would have brought her back for that person.
who knows?
The Green Apprentice girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know she was in what was it, Tales of the Empire or whatever. They had a follow-up to her story.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I have to go back and check it out.
I'm trying to
I
remember.
don't remember, to be honest with you. I remember that.
She either became an
I
Inquisitor.
want to check it out.
She either became an Inquisitor or quit. I can't remember how it ends. So there's a chance she does end up somehow crossing paths in there because I believe she's just out there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And mind you,
But
that's
would have
just
been that girl.
yeah. And this is just a trailer.
Yes.
They showed us good stuff. I'm sure they didn't show us all the good stuff.
Mm-mm.
Are they
There's no
dropping
way.
all?
They didn't say. I hope not. I don't need. I please not.
I want them to. The only reason why I want them to because I feel like they're only dropping hours all, and I want them to drop some other stuff. That's all.
I mean, the way Disney Plus has been doing their shows has been kind of like we're going to drop all of this one, but we're going to do a weekly on this one. Like I don't understand the concept of them flipping around. I'm like, look, make a decision.
This concept.
Well, see now. Did they do that with Wonder Man? Did they do it all? Yeah, they dropped all of Wonder Man. They dropped all of Wonder Man. They dropped all of Wonder Man.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did drop all of
Ironheart too.
Ironheart. Yeah, I believe they did.
Ironheart got a 2-piece, so it was 3 episodes one week and then 3 the other week, which
they
better than all at once. But I mean, Wonder Man would have dropped us off like right here where we're getting allegedly a Spider-Man trailer tomorrow.
There's no allegedly. Tom Holland's already been out there saying he said there. So there was no. So if you've been living under a rock like Cleveland,
wow.
Tom Holland made a video this morning, saying that they were going to drop literal pieces of the trailer throughout the day. I think they dropped like maybe 4 or 5 pieces. When I say seconds. Probably 5 seconds at the most of a piece of trailer. Not even enough to say what's going on, what are they doing. It's just not clearly enough. All to set this up for the trailer tomorrow. Now, this is something I hate. I seen 4 different posts on the Dark Place of all places. Here's a sneak peek of the new trailer, and I'm like, none of y'all got it right. None of y'all. I seen pieces of the Incredible Hulk in there.
Oh my god!
And y'all peppered in the little couple seconds that y'all received and then ran with it. I said, you know what? I have to commend y'all. Your CGI is good. Your AI is commendable. I'll give you that. But damn it, take your time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. We live in a very microwave type world with social media, where it's like we got to get it first.
It's more of hot plate, really, because trying to warm it up quick to get it out. But yeah, it's messy. It's messy. It's literally messy and half-assed. Just because somebody wants to get that shine, they want someone to see what you put out there so you can start getting that traction. But that traction is not guaranteed, though. Right. You just I was like, oh, I got this trailer, so-and-so. Okay, that's great. But this isn't it. What are you posting up? And how many times we've seen people post up the wrong thing under the premise that it's something else.
Yep.
Imagine teaching the kids with the micro attention. Imagine teaching.
You mean 6, 7?
You are doing the
8,
Lord's
9.
I am so glad that you guys are in my ears. Oh my God.
You are doing the Lord's work, and it is appreciated.
Oh man.
Yeah, the girl's name is what was it? Barris. This is who we were talking about. Barris.
Yes.
Barris. She got made into an Inquisitor and then quit and then lived a life off. So this could be during her Inquisitor days. Also, it's a 10-episode series. We're getting 2 to start off. So, which I like it because April's got a lot of heavy competition. You got The Boys is coming back. Invincible's coming back. This is going to be out.
The feeding frenzy begins.
Yeah, I think Mario is a couple weeks, and then Michael is right after. Michael is right after Mario. So
actually, the feeding frenzy starts this month. They Will Kill You comes out.
Yes.
So it's Ready or Not is this weekend. They Will Kill You is next weekend, and then the following weekend is Darth Maul.
It's.
I want to see They Will Kill You. I want to see
the following week. Because
it's the 27th. It's the day after my wife's birthday, so that's how I'm like, yeah, we're going to see that. What about the kids? We're going to see the movie. The children can wait.
I missed everything Zazie related to BlerdCon. So whatever.
Oh, we were so locked. I was like you, Tafari. I was like, damn, I was really trying to see if we can get to Zazie, but I mean, we were on the main stage, so
I feel so left out. I wanted to meet Carl and Loves so bad, and I could not stay still long enough to be a part of it. Three times two of the times that came on the stream unexpected, total bookends to the live stream. Then the main stage, and then just kind of just randomly talking to him whenever we went downstairs, and it was a vibe. BlerdCon was a whole vibe, and Navy, I seen that video from earlier, your TikTok from earlier, and the young lady that was talking, and then I think it was DJ Dave that was saying something about it too. Like the vibe was there. I have seen so many people talking about how much, and it was more so this year than ever because there were a lot of first timers, and a lot of first timers are giving their opinions, and they're outshining these bitch asses complaining about stupid shit.
I heard one complaint, and that person wasn't even there, and it was just like it wasn't even so much a complaint. It was more like, oh, so y'all still going to that Negro? Goodbye.
Forever. One of y'all had a picture of like a 60 or 70-year-old person. I'm like, yep, that's gonna be me.
The elderly woman in a wheelchair who I'm assuming either her son or her grandson that was pushing around, she was cosplaying as Wonder Woman.
That was mad. That was her grandson.
I was mad I couldn't get a picture out quick enough because for her to be in a wheelchair, she was moving fast. And I seen her like 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, I was always in the midst of something and couldn't stop long enough. I'm like, yo, damn, she's gone. Oh, like,
if y'all genuinely want to check out the vibe,
person for the live stream.
Yeah, if you guys want to check out the vibe, check out the live stream because you will see so much going on behind them while they're doing the interviews. It's perfect people watching.
Yeah, and the Lord, he did. He really did. The Lord shined on y'all with the weather between
66 on Friday, 70 on Saturday, and 71 on Sunday.
Yeah, it was overcast one of those days, and it still wasn't bad.
It was cold, and then hot.
Yeah, but that and it was every person. People are still posting. Thank God.
Yes,
keep posting. Like
I tell you, there were so many TikTok algorithm has been insane because I was trying to look for something that says, let me tell you about BlerdCon. There's my experience at BlerdCon. I love BlerdCon. Why is it over? It's Monday. I'm going, oh shit. Okay. Especially the Monday one. She was mad.
the vibe, everybody's response, the first timers, they got it. I didn't know there were so many first timers. That it seemed like every other person I was talking to, it's my first time here.
That's dope.
What?
Yeah, I don't know who the Alamo Draft House premiere was for this year, because I feel like that joint was almost top secret, and it was for that other movie, the
Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary. But I'm like, who even went? Because I feel like I heard whispers of who was allowed to go, but I'm like, I don't know anybody who actually made it to that. Meanwhile, we had Iano last year, and then Vigilante the year before. I don't think we had the One Piece stuff. No Disney promos this year, so
nope.
Oh,
I don't even know why Project Hail Mary was even there. It's like that is
right,
not relevant to the con because the main character is carbon colored. What the hell?
I was trying to piece it together myself. I'm like,
I mean, if Filoni want to send us some trailers next year, by all means, because
I didn't know what it was. I was like, now if they said they will kill you was the thing. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, because I honestly thought that's what it would have been. I'm like, she's here promoting. Why not?
I know the first 20 minutes. I think they tried to do a Draft House premiere. They couldn't pull it off, but I want to see more projects coming through BlerdCon on the trailer run because this is in like 2 weeks, and I feel like we could have gotten this like when the con was coming out because I know they dropped like a teaser for Maul previously, but this one's showing us a lot more. So I'm excited, but like all the stuff we're getting right now, I'm like, y'all could have gave this to us 2 weeks ago when we had a place to like showcase it. I'm also curious if he see. I don't know when the Night Sisters ended up getting like annihilated, so I'm curious if we see the aftermath of that in this show.
Bring back Reva.
Listen.
Because I know those are the people that healed him. Those are the people that healed him the first time. So I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go home and find that he has no home anymore.
But yeah, I'm glad that they're coming up with more stories from that universe. We've said it time and time again. Let's close off some open-ended stories. Let's get that out the way. Let's tell some new stuff. And let's tell it. And this is another thing. If you are truly a fan of the projects we just mentioned, Firefly and Star Wars already, then you know what the resistance looks like. You know what rebellion, true rebellion looks like. It isn't an overnight thing, but there is a spark, and that spark lights the fuse, and that fuse lights the fire, and that fire becomes the flame. It's coming. Y'all just have to learn how to do it. Like the ones that know how to do it, they're just sitting back like, the blueprint is right here. Hello.
That part.
It's like we keep telling y'all. It's like so. Rev said, "Do you have a return of investment to send to these studios? It'd be nice to know the buying power in the building these days. Be nice to know. Be nice to know.
That's on the hope that they would actually pay attention to that because
that too.
We already know they've got it in their head. They know what's best for us. You tired motherfuckers. Y'all don't know shit.
What's that? What is it from SpongeBob? Nobody's listening to you, old man.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Put the fries in the bag, old man.
I love the young people. Oh, everyone's coming around. It must be my birthday.
Oh my God. Speaking of people thinking what they know they're talking about. What's up, Spartan?
Yo, what up, man?
Oh,
Spartan.
Man.
Captain Superhead. Let's go.
Paramount has now bought
this is
BET
fucking
Plus.
Crazy. Like
you knew it was gonna happen. And this
I did it though.
Political climate, you knew it was gonna happen.
I did it though. I didn't know Paramount could just fold a whole app like I didn't know Paramount had clutches on BET like that.
And not only that, but the 25% stake that Tyler Perry held in BET Plus no longer.
gone.
Right, because Tyler kind of has had so much pull over the years. I didn't think he could be touched. So to find out he was just ousted like this, because BET Plus is low key the place where like all his
they had a lot of good content on there. To be honest with you,
all I got
Miss Pat Show was one of them.
All I can say is cue the Imperial Death March.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't say that they were getting rid of any of the shows, but they're folding them into Paramount Plus.
They knew what they were doing. They have them attorneys to find the loopholes on how they can do it and take the whole bag and pull the rug from up under people. And they knew what they were doing. This is not just a yesterday deal. This was months in the planning.
Oh God, longer than that, if anything. The fact that they took that stake from Tyler Perry, and in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, they trying to teach you a lesson.
They're trying to say, boy, you have no power here.
Tyler, if you ain't learned your lesson by now, sir, stop serving the reams of paper.
What did George Carlin say? There's a very special club, and you ain't in it.
Yeah,
I knew he had his own like studios and buying power and whatnot, and BET is just where he inked the deal and had a lot of his like side projects at, which is fine. I didn't know that this was something that was capable of happening to him. Like,
like that. Like they literally they pulled a Norman Osborn on it.
I was gonna say literally, you know how much I sacrificed? Like not a lot. Like the Medea movies are still kicking, but like
let's go deep. They Tim Scotted this dude. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Homie got Tim Scotted. Okay. Because I'll be with you, boss. I'll support you. Just let me have my little bit. We're gonna take away that agency that you created that would be beneficial for black businesses. I still with you, boss. You got no more power.
Come get these Negro lessons.
I love you.
No. He's still with him. He's gotta say it again. He's still with him, boss.
Oh yeah, he's in the background. He's standing behind the curtain.
Still with him.
This is also true. This is also true. This is another piece of the puzzle. Yeah, Paramount is going to be $79 billion in debt after the merger. They're going to chop everything up itself.
But you know what's going to be so crazy about all this? Tubi going to clean up.
I mean, they already are.
It's just passing from one. It's passing from one slave hand to the other.
Yeah.
This is why.
That's under Fox. So that means Fox is going to clean up.
This is why Blerd Station matters.
Yeah.
Build our own. Screw them. Do not even deal with that form of Hollywood anymore. They've tried it before. Me and Kevin had this whole conversation about this. They've tried it before when it was Robert Townsend and that whole group of the Black Pack with when he brought out the Wayans brothers and everybody else under his wing. They tried it. The
WB.
Eddie Murphy even spoke on it. In the times where Eddie Murphy was at the peak of his career during the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, they literally told him like Boomerang would not work.
An all-black cast cannot make money.
Yeah. And he's proven them wrong every single time.
When Harlem Nights first came out, an all-black cast, a nearly all-black cast with all-black leads, Eddie Murphy said how many studios turned him down before he finally sat there and said, bump it, I'll produce it myself. Hence why no movie, hence why, if I'm actually right, only one movie theater has a little bit of a share. Murphy owns the rest of it. If I'm right.
It's like it's all in ownership. It's all in ownership.
It's all in ownership, and I'm just Tyler will be fine. It's the same dude who was able to call and threaten Cartoon Network overnight. So to see him get hit with a power move like this is
on the bright side. Will the Tyler Perry episode come back?
I mean, it's been back, but you can't find the story of Jimmy Rebel has been banned for like ever. The episode with the rednecks and learning that they might be a little stupid has been taken off everything. So that and the BET episodes, those have all been on streaming, but the story of Jimmy Rebel did not go on HBO Max, not on Hulu, not on Stars, not on Prime. Everything that it has streamed, that show, they will not play the story of Jimmy Rebel. Tyler will be fine. It's just the fact that that was very much we want this nigga out. Which I hope everybody who had a show in BET has their ownership, because like Churchy was great, but I would hate to see that get like lost in the wind with this.
And that's what I fear. This is why I wish. I mean, I can understand why Kev on Stage can only do so much with his app. It was a financial.
It was a learning. It was a learning.
It was a learning experience, but it was also a financially draining app. I get why he had to cut it, but I also would have understood because he was charging only people $10 a month. When most streaming services charge 20, 30, 40 and up.
And the thing is, when you see, and I'm glad this conversation is happening in the chat too, they're waiting for we've had All Black, we've had, I think it was Centric.
Yep.
It's two other ones, and I'm like, but it's spread out. It's spread out.
We don't count Fox Soul.
Yeah.
We don't count it.
And they're spread out, so it's just we have Blerd Station. We have what the people are looking for on the animation side. We're going to have what the people are looking for on the live action side. We're close to launching. Don't ask me how I know that. It's that mutant power of mine.
If y'all are not on board with Blerd Station, you need to get on board.
Because Paramount has been nothing but the big example of if we want it, we will take it, regardless of
owned by one family. Hold on, we'll pull it up.
Ellisons.
The Ellisons, yeah. They own TikTok. They are trying to get their hands on Netflix.
And
what's always funny is I always think of the analogy my grandmother used to say, your eyes are getting bigger than your stomach.
I think gonna say pigs get fed and hogs get slaughtered.
That's in napkin economics.
Yeah, it's later down the line.
So break something, it's not awful.
But now with the Ellisons, the Rothschilds, the Jeff Bezos, well, yeah, he owns about 3 of the 4 major news publications now. Ellison's almost own just about every part of media, and
they own CBS, MTV, Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, Paramount Plus, Skydance Media, technology, Oracle, Tesla. They have holdings in Tesla and SpaceX, real estate, proposed pending acquisitions, Warner Brothers Discovery, CNN,
Laney's
HBO,
face right now is my soul.
DC Studio, TikTok. They all. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So can you say monopoly?
Can you
say monopoly?
That's what I was going to say.
Exactly what that is.
It's definitely antitrust.
It feels like everything that has happened, even within the last year, as a social studies teacher, is like a gold mine of saying, like, this is what we're trying to stop, and this is what is happening, and no one feels like.
So as a social studies teacher, did you have to explain the too big to fail? And the dots. I know. As social teachers, like you hear Dots and Frank, you're like, see, kids, this was the safety net before we decided to play financial Chernobyl. We decided to say, hey, let's play Monopoly Money with everybody. And then
that's actually an 8th grade standard for me in New York. 7th grade standards are talking about how journalists get arrested, like Don Lemon, for his First Amendment rights and things of that nature. We've talked about that.
I was like, "Oh God, don't tell me y'all talk about Jamal Khashoggi. That would have went.
That was such
hell no.
Man.
I got 7th grade. I couldn't do that.
Dude, I got told. Well, let me leave that alone. My history teacher was more of a radical, so
my history teacher.
Khashoggi? That's crazy.
History teacher was my Black history teacher in high school and my uncle.
Now my radical.
I got what she could teach me during school hours, and then after school, what she really wanted to teach us in Black history, and then my uncle was like, "And I'm gonna tell you the rest." They can't tell you because you my kid.
Yeah, because I know when I was in 6th grade, we got 5th grade. We talked about Tiananmen Square and what was going on in Tibet and what was going on in what was going on with the Iran-Contra arms. So you gotta imagine
that's high school for us.
8 years old, and my teacher sitting there saying, "What you need to know," because I'm not going to teach you this BS in this book.
We need those teachers.
No, I agree with you, and I try to do that, but like I said, not like Jago. Not like I'm not doing that. Like,
I had a militant. She was on. Boy, I missed
unheading. Like, what are we doing?
She told let me tell you how America's teacher was. She told all the parents on day one, you see his book, I ain't teaching from it. You want your kids to learn real history, they gonna learn it, and then you have to apologize for it, white people. And she said it exactly like that.
Oh, I like that.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Mrs. Lockley. But when I tell you, we got to the Harlem Renaissance, and we got through them couple of chapters, and then she says, "Stop. We're gonna close this book." Let me tell you, and this don't leave this room.
I've had
this don't leave this room. That. I said, "Yeah," and she was like short little lady. But she was a spitfire, and we loved it. So yeah, we need those teachers,
right? You know, it's so weird when I hear things like this, and it just reminds me of the documentary, The Landlord's Game, and you, Spartan, you know what I'm talking about. So what a lot of people don't know, that Monopoly was originally created by a woman called The Landlord's Game, and it was the foundation for Monopoly. However, somebody came along, said, "Hey, I like your idea. I will take it and I will market it." He ended up not only taking it, but he changed the name, he changed the premise, and he sold it as if he owned it. She got no royalties whatsoever.
That was her first. That was her first lesson in Monopoly.
And and I saw that documentary, and I said, "Boy, you talking about life repeating itself? Here, let me take your shit. I'm rebranding now as my shit." No, Tyler Perry, if you ain't figured this out by now, bro.
I'm about to say Tyler Perry didn't learn from McDonald's. Didn't learn from Ray Kroc.
Hey, Joe.
He didn't learn the Ray Kroc story.
Hey, Joe.
Own your shit.
That's why.
At Blerd Station, we don't want to own it. We just want to help distribute it. And in certain cases, help produce it.
Yep.
But own it, that's all yours.
And I'm sorry, go ahead, Tafar.
No, that's it.
No, I was just gonna stare and say, when it comes down to it, it's the one thing that, you know, a lot of schools, and I was telling somebody else that I said, private schools teach trademark and ownership. Public schools teach mitochondria.
I can't imagine.
You are not lying about that, bro.
Wow, that's facts, bro.
I honestly cannot imagine how far BET had took the black community, got sold, showed Baby Boy like 4 or 5 times a day. I can't even watch that. And then turned around and then tried to reverse course. And I'm like, I see what y'all doing. And I can't remember. I don't know whose hands is under now, but damn.
Yeah.
As I said before, BET ain't been black since AJ and Free left 106 and Park.
Exactly. Since Tigger left the basement.
It's a case of G4, and they showed 17 hours of Cops.
Yeah.
and very little original programming. Attack of the Show was gone.
Yeah.
X-Play was gone. Cheats was gone. Oh my God.
The fact that the PC was gone. You can actually build your own PC with help on the phone. Gone.
The fact that they told when they announced, what was it, last year when they announced that, oh yeah, MTV's gonna, they're gonna, I'm like, MTV ain't been MTV in well over a decade.
VH1. MTV has been VH1. Okay.
Yeah. When MTV actually had journalists. Kurt Loder.
Where's Kurt Loder?
Came out and died.
Where's Kurt Loder when we need him?
When the VJ's is like, all right, we're gonna play this hit from this band. That's it.
Where's Duffy? Where?
Oh, Kurt Loder was the Ted Giddings from MTV.
Yo.
I kind of in Sway. Sway's doing his own thing. I'm glad that he's still doing his own thing, and he's on Sirius Solid Radio. I get that, but again. You know what I miss about BET? Teen Summit. Ooh, when they used to talk about stuff. Here's how I knew Teen Summit was going to last long. They talked about stuff that hit too close to home.
rest in peace, Ananda Lewis, boy. The Teen Summit came up, boy. You be like, yeah, you need. My mother was like, you need to sit down and watch this, and I'm like, what are we looking at? They talking about
BET News because
I ain't got AIDS.
Oh yeah, Roland was when Roland was on BET News. Hey, look, I'll still watch Roland Martin unfiltered, but when he was on BET News, dear Lord,
he was
lighting them up. He
was untethered
every day.
It was like this sneaker was too black for us.
This man will curse out his his crew if they don't bring up his iPad fast enough.
Oh yeah,
you've never seen. It's like pull my iPad up, pull my iPad up. Right,
boy.
What are we waiting for?
I mean, he was on everybody.
He was on it. He was on it. But you got to see the news that mattered to us.
Mm-hmm. Can we go back to Video Soul with Donnie Simpson, please?
Oh, good Lord!
Tuesdays. Look,
please go back to that.
Tuesdays on Video Soul. You will sit up there. He get a special guest. You get a good hour and a half. You got a conversation. You got album breakdowns. You got at least 4 videos from said album.
When music was music, you had when Luther had the lean before the lead on the album.
So come on, man. Come on.
He had the lean on the couch.
Come on.
As he's talking to Donnie Simpson about his album, he's like, "Oh, I look, just play it, Donnie. Just play it. You ain't gonna talk about it? No, Donnie, just play it." I'll never forget that interview for as long as I live. My 12-year-old self with the turnstile Comcast boxes. My mom had to watch Video Soul. God rest her soul. When Luther was on there in that yellow zoot suit, and it had to be tight because he was not sitting up straight. This motherfucker was leaning. Balance, he was leaning. And the whole time, Donnie Simpson in his weird colored eyes. So Luther, tell us about this next album. I don't have to tell you much. I just want you to play it. And he's like,
Luther had a whole chamber ready. He was like,
man.
Luther said, just play it. Just play it. There's no conversation. Just play it.
And that's the first time you heard Love Is a House. Woo!
Oh my gosh, bro.
Rachel from Caribbean Vibes. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. Hold on.
Can we talk about Midnight Love?
Yes.
Midnight Love. Let's go.
There was The Quiet Storm before The Quiet Storm?
Yes.
Look,
yes.
I was taping daggone Video Soul when it was certain guests. I was like, let me tape this real quick. My dad gonna have to be mad at me.
Midnight Love.
I'm taping over something.
Midnight Love had me thinking if I could just get an S curl and learn to play a saxophone, I could pick up the women. Because Nahaji or whatever that dude's name was that had the flute sax was always picking up women in the videos. I was like, if I could just get an S curl.
Kenny G?
Yeah. He was like a light-skinned Kenny G. He was a light-skinned Kenny G. And I'm thinking to myself, 12 years old, man, I gotta learn to play a saxophone.
Oh, wait a minute, you talking about Najee.
Yeah, Najee, yeah.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Najee, yeah. He was between him and Freddie Jackson and
the late 80s, early 90s BET was unmatched.
Man.
God, it was unmatched.
Nowadays, what they consider love music, I'm like,
no, that's not music.
That's how you get punched in the face.
No, the music had an intro. Put on that red dress. Put on your high heels. I was like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say this is derogatory to all women, but let's be honest, ladies. If your man turned around in a suit and said, put on your red dress, put on your high heels, you going out tonight, you are not arguing. That is a plan that you have asked for decades.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. So yeah.
How many of these shows actually go to Paramount and how many of them just get like turned into a tax write-off?
We don't know.
That's a good question.
They're not putting that in.
I think if I'm this bingo card has gone out the window way long time ago. I think if the show is high performing, they will be foolish to get rid of it. I.e. Miss Pat. Like it's a high performance show. It does, it's a high performance show. It does what it needs to do. They're like, okay, we'll keep that. But if it's another type of show that is not as high performance, or let's just say, what's still going? It's House of Pain. House of Pain.
House of Pain still going, yeah.
House of Pain is still going. So
yay.
stuff like that. They're just like, okay, what's the production dollars look like to make this show for another, what is it? It's been 13 seasons now.
13, 14 seasons, I think.
Yeah. What's the production dollars look like? How many? What's the viewership look like pulling this in? Is it going to match? And then that's the other thing. They're not going to go off the viewership that is currently running off of. They're going to go off the viewership of what they have on their own run of stuff and say, does it match this? Is it worth keeping to keep this? Is it? Tulsa King is going to pull in numbers,
of course.
Yeah.
Right. So they're going to put it up. This is a drama series. Does this drama series match what Tulsa King bring in?
It's going to be on the opposite end, but I see your point.
Yeah,
but also at the same time, I've noticed that if you look at Paramount, I'm not knocking Tulsa King. It's a great show. I am not knocking Fire Country or Sheriff Country. They've done great with that. I am not knocking other shows. But let's be honest. When it comes to these networks, they really don't stick with black-led shows that long. Even Fox let go of Martin. And Martin was their highest rated show.
Martin and Single. Same night.
Yeah.
In Living Color.
In Living Color. They let that go.
Even Rock was a damn good show too.
And you know what the problem was? Rock hit too close to home. Rock did not.
I'm gonna be leaning on you every time I see you, and I'm like, yo, this is real. He about to whoop his ass.
Look, Charles Dutton made it a point. We are going to do a sitcom, but we are not going to be fake. That was his whole thing.
And I love it.
Rock. We are not going to be fake. We are going to showcase what is going on in the real world. That's all them subjects. Even Mr. Pinky himself. Damn good role he played. And at the same time,
made you hate him. He
made you hate him. He really did.
And then it ended up they had that uneasy truth where he was like, I'm gonna stop selling in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
He was like, how you rock bitched you down to stop selling in the neighborhood, but you was the backup.
And that was the first time they actually, had a child actually was killed on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that was Alexis Field. I think Alexis Fields was like 14 at the time, 14, 16, somewhere around there.
See,
and it was a friend of hers and that's how they ended the show.
Yeah,
the show got canceled after that.
Yeah, because they did that episode. Network execs did not like the fact of that being so realistic that they thought would turn away viewers. That was the highest rated episode that was ever watched.
And they found out after the fact that show brought viewers because it wasn't fake.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to take a quick break. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we're talking about Oscars.
Woo!
Victory on top of victory, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm with it.
On top of victory.
On top of victory.
In the meantime, welcome to Cleveland, where anything's possible.
Let's reach out one time.
Blerd's Eyeview is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerd's Eyeview for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 Blerd mystery box company. All right, we are back, and Oscars. Now let's get the first thing out the way. We know they like to play in our face.
Yep.
But we were here for one specific reason, and I can't say I wasn't completely disappointed, but it could have been more. I'm just saying.
Yes. Agreed.
I think at least 7. 16 was never going to happen, but I think 7 was realistic.
16 noms, 16 wins was not going to happen. We got
it. I settled for 8 and a ham sandwich.
See, I wonder if it's the same ones that you had, because I was saying 7.
So I know at least 2 of them, and it would have made it a solid 6. They should have gotten
Ruth Carter.
Yeah. That's the 7. That's the 8. That's the 8.
Ruth Carter. I never say her name right, so please correct me. Thank you.
Oh,
because even though don't get me wrong, I love Weapons, and as a horror fan, it kind of made me happy. Mm-hmm. But I do think that she
knocked out of the ballpark. She deserved that.
The only one that I said I understand. That's a solid thing, and that was Sean Penn and Delroy Lindo for supporting actor. I said,
Delroy should have got that.
I'm siding with Delroy, but I'm like, but you were up against somebody worthy enough. Oh, I get it. I'll give you that.
I question that.
I didn't watch one battle after another. I just felt like it was just white supremacy again, so I can't say if he was good or not.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, it's a watchable film, from what I'm understanding. It's a watchable film, but it's no Sinners. Let's just gonna put that out there right now. It's no Sinners.
I feel like it was better than expected because people didn't know what to take going into it. I haven't seen it, but then I feel like for the last 6 months they talked about Tiana Taylor more than the person whose movie it was to like win us all.
They really did. They really did. It was like, even though it was Leonardo DiCaprio led, it was like, oh, it's all about Tiana, who really was in a ton of projects last year.
Yeah, good for her.
Mm-hmm.
So it was never shade towards her.
Yeah,
but we go. I have 4 of the winner, the 4 of the major ones that really tuned it out. So Ryan Coogler wins his first Oscar for Best Original Screenplay.
Yeah,
my man.
Yes.
I said I didn't see that going no other damn way. When I seen what he was up against, I'm like, oh hell no. What? What? I ain't even heard of that one. Oh, what is that? You know,
every time Cougar speaks, I feel comforted.
Yeah.
I also noticed whenever they announce the winners and it happens to be involved with Sinners, the presenter is just as happy mentioning the name of Sinners or anyone in that, because it's like they're tired of the status quo. You know, they're tired of the pieces of paper always winning these things, and you know the cinematography and the projects out here are just as solid as anything else put out here. So the accolades are long overdue.
Yeah,
I just want them to be as happy as Viola Davis when she was announcing folks.
The one where you were still trying. All I made out was like, "You're shining," and I'm like, "What else did you say? I don't know."
Yeah, boy, if she wasn't the proud auntie at a high school graduation, you didn't hear half the words she said when you got to the end.
He was like, Michael B. Jordan, you're shining. I'm like, what else did you say though? I don't know what you said.
It's okay. We don't need to know.
I feel what you said. I just don't know what you said.
Right.
So yeah, way past earned, because every last one of Coogler's projects, perfect. Whether it was a franchise, whether it was about a true story in Fruitvale Station, whether it was a continuing franchise in Creed, whether it was in Black Panther, this man has continuously put out quality freaking work, and not just your normal type of thing. There is a purpose behind every piece. There was something to be learned about the character development and the story breakdowns. he made me a true cinephile into learning about why this was shot a certain way, why this character did this, why this happened, all of that. Sit back and watch Sinners and say, you go past the whole vampire aspect, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, and at the same time, when your opening is literally the same song that everybody does not get tired of, and then you have I call her Miss Ballerina because there's just no other title I can give that woman.
Miss Prima Ballerina, baby.
I mean, Prima Ballerina, or I was like, thank you. That's what I was looking for. The woman had hip replacement surgery.
Yeah.
And what?
December.
3 months later,
Misty Copeland, yes.
Thank you. That's her name. And 3 months later, she's out there performing. How much more black excellence do you need? And I would say more.
I just got to sit there and watch that. I'm like, they completely recreated this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and
it still worked.
And what I loved was just all the unsettled napkins just in their seats, just stewing, was just beautiful.
All of this.
Mm-hmm.
All of this. And I said, you know what? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Those awards, when they got to listen to the crowd. The crowd was they knew they was on it. The good majority of them. Good majority
and they weren't, and it wasn't hatred. It was like stand up. It was almost like they was, they were in the movie too. It's like, no, give them this is them.
They like this shit's good. You don't understand. This shit is good. This dude has made every soundtrack that he touched gold.
Man,
Ludwig Göransson wins his third Oscar for Best Original Score for Sinners. I said this white boy, he kills him in the scores department.
I think all his Oscars have been the collabs with Ryan as well.
They have.
Yeah, they have.
They have.
You know what I'm saying? So he's I think he's gonna overtake John Williams as far as being an effective composer.
He's definitely on his way.
He really is.
He's definitely on his way.
Behind him by 2, maybe 3 Oscars at this point.
Yeah,
he's got 3.
Yeah, he's got 3.
Like that was, I said when they named off all the listings, I said nah. I said Sinners got that, and that wasn't just out of favorites. I was like, no, Sinners got that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm like, are you kidding? Like you listen to that entire soundtrack, whether it's Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's Sinners, you're just like, yo, this is, you can't go no other way.
Mm-hmm.
It was impossible. You couldn't ignore that. So that was more than deserved. I'm like, yeah. Not only he gets a plate, he can sit down.
Mm-hmm. He even gets to pick a song.
He gets to pick a song. He know.
He gets to make the song.
He gets to make the song. He know what he's doing.
But this is exactly
let him cook.
Right.
But this is why we keep saying Sinners was a multi-layered movie.
Mm-hmm.
And because I live in KKK Central. Every radio station was like, oh well, they had to give it to Sinners because if they didn't, then we have to cater to them. There were so many times I wanted to call into these radio stations to be like, y'all being black, y'all want to be black so bad, y'all would hate yourselves before y'all actually like us. Y'all really would. Y'all would hate yourselves before y'all like us. And I'm just like, y'all, it never ceased to amaze me. This is why
he originally isn't. Ludwig.
Yeah, he's not originally. Yeah, but no, it's the whole thing of with Sinners. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Sinners should have swept the same way Lord of the Rings did.
Mm-hmm.
It really should have. It was that level. It was literally that level. You can sit there and say, "Oh, one battle after another was good." No, from what I was told, it was like you could sleep through it or you could read through it. But how many other movies in 1 year had more theatrical runs for any other reason except for other people to see it?
And it made more by design. Yeah. One battle after another is considered a flop if you really want to play that game.
Yeah. And what other movie was getting dogged out? Oh, well, it had this budget, but opening weekend it didn't do this well. And yet Marty Supreme was getting Best Picture, and it did like $7 million off of what?
Was I the only one giggling every time they announced it? And I said, "Ain't nobody talking about this damn movie."
Listen, I heard about that when it
Chalamet
got announced for an Oscar. I never saw an ad for it. I never saw a trailer.
Agreed.
I didn't even know the movie even existed.
The past week for Chalamet was not good. I was just like, of all the times to throw away.
It went to critics first, clearly, before it went to theaters, which is why.
Of course it did.
But that joint came out and dropped, and it's uncut gems with ping pong because it's by the same director. So clearly he's found his art style. And I've heard Timothy Chalamet.
With ping pong.
Yeah, so it's the same director. So everyone's just like, so clearly we know how this guy shoots his movies now after seeing these two.
Right. I just wanted Chalamet jump by theater kids with the jazz band playing. That's just
look. The fact he said what he said about ballet, I said, "Oh God."
He's young. He's stupid.
We can't even use that excuse anymore.
No, he's not that young.
We cannot use that excuse anymore.
I'm not giving him a pass. He is young and he's stupid.
He's young and he's stupid.
What did he say about ballet? Because I kept seeing everybody using the Misty Copeland thing as a dig, and I'm like, can we just celebrate the fact she got out of hip surgery?
He was basically saying that, in his opinion, he was saying ballet isn't a thing people talk about. I said that's because you're not in those circles.
Yep.
You don't have to be in that circle to know that, like, no, this is a thing. Ballets. I'm not into ballet that much, but I know who Misty Copeland is.
And the straight train that goes in ballet.
He also had some words for opera. I mean,
in opera, yeah. I'm like, these are two things that run Broadway. They literally run Broadway.
And you know what it is? Because I've looked this up about opera singers. There are more people of color than there are opera singers. Like there were a few. I didn't know. There are 3 top opera singers right now in Italy, all black.
Trey Rosalie's in the building. Leave the Trey.
I saw his stuff the day after. I saw all of your posts the day after you was going in.
Yeah, Trey's commentary for award season is very much worth a watch. If you have not seen it.
This is why watching Trey when he does commentary, I'm like, sir, this needs to be a show.
But yeah, like I give it. Chalamet is out there, and I will say, because I'm sure he'll be just fine in Dune. Like I saw people, like I'm pretty sure they were waiting for an Oscar win to like roll off the back into that Dune trailer they dropped today. And I'm just like, that didn't work. That didn't work.
We still gotta release it. Release the footage. Release it.
Chalamet is fine. Chalamet is fine. He will keep getting work. I feel like they're trying to put him on a pedestal he's not asking for. Maybe, and I think Marty Supreme, for what I've heard, is okay. But to me, I'm just like, if you had Tyler in there, you probably should have sold that already because them Odd Future kids, them Odd Future fans will add to whatever it is you're putting out. Because there's a chunk of people that watch The Bear just for Lionel.
Yeah.
So you're right. What his judgment is, he's dating a Jenner. He was beyond questionable.
And that's what I was gonna say. Thank you.
That's Kanye level.
I keep forgetting. Is that why he's cursed? I forgot about that.
Listen, yes.
It's kind of a half curse because he's not black.
I was saying,
although he's not on crack either, which is still
I was like, what can she steal from him? He's not the right shade.
I mean, every black person that's dated Jenner has not came out whole.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The couple of things like the Dune and what was the one where he was a king? It was on Netflix. I can't remember.
Okay. Even Wonka was good. Even that was good.
I heard Wonka was okay.
Wonka was okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see Wonka.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's actually a good film, you know. But to say that Marty Supreme was by a contender against Sinners, I
just thought Marty Supreme was like one of those movies like Whiplash where you had to be a critic to like really like it. That's
That's kind of what it seemed like. I feel like that movie and the one I saw before I moved, Scarlet. I feel like Scarlet was an animated like critics bait because that was not for general audiences. That
I'm sorry.
Like my 16-year-old sister was just like, after a while, she's like, I've lost the plot 3 times. I'm like, okay, so I'm not tripping. She was like, I was like, what do you think? She's like, it looked pretty. I don't understand none of what just happened.
Yeah,
but
Scarlet was
but Scarlet was only in IMAX theaters for 2 weeks. Like you couldn't get a regular ticket for Scarlet for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, who is this? This is clearly for like the people they invited because they had a bunch of critic seats, which they never have at the show I went to, and only one of them showed up. So apparently this was also like a legendary director behind this film too and everything. So that's kind of how Marty Supreme was feeling. And I'm like, Chalamet is building his resume, which is fine. He's not going to be in the poorhouse, but they're just
he's going to get more roles.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all are not covering that film the way y'all were Sinners on like Thursday premieres with the box office. And again, like I saw people were like, yeah, Tyler's in this for like all the 10 minutes. I'm like, that should have been a major selling point of this rollout because those OG fans, some Goblin album fans, the Camp Flog Dog games, they will show up to anything that crew is in. But then they had like one promo like 2 weeks into the movie being out. And I'm like, y'all should have did this first. Just right. Y'all don't understand the power of like this 10-minute cameo y'all have in here.
Yeah. Well.
Isn't it also the first year that you had to have watched the nominee in order to vote on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I find that
how do you
police
vote
that on a movie you've never seen?
You don't.
How do you police
here's
that?
the crazy thing, Whoopi. When they said that, I said, "Oh, this confirmed everything I knew then. This confirmed every theory that I was just like, there is no way." Over the years that I've been paying attention to the Oscars, over the years, I'm like, there's no way you watched all of these movies.
No,
you couldn't.
But how do you still police that though?
Exactly.
I guess they're going by the honor system.
There's 6 movies.
But then the fact that you even have to say that, like,
the lack of honor.
Yeah. Well, like, why don't you just split up these movies? Which movies would you like to see? I would like to see this one. I hear a lot about that. Let me see this one. I was recommended that one. I watch this one. Don't give me 8 films. I'm not going to get through that. As an actor, I'm like, I may not get through that.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Whoopi.
Marty Supreme is the only one that didn't get anything.
Yeah, they got Spider-Man 2 with all nominations, no wins.
Pretty much.
Good.
Which I mean, they took home what, like Golden Globe? They won at every other award show, didn't they? Like, didn't he get Best Actor?
Not everything. Not everything.
I know. He walked home with some trophies at like the other award shows. I think the Oscar was the first time when he went home empty-handed.
Yeah.
Because he beat Best Actor and something else, didn't he?
But didn't Michael B. Jordan get a couple of Best Actors before that?
The Sinners cast in general has been cleaning up. They have been cleaning up. NAACP awards, the Black Film Awards, they've been cleaning the house. So it was like you couldn't ignore it. You couldn't.
Yeah, Trey says Union sends out screeners to all members of the SAG. So
so now in other Autumn Durald Arkapaw was the first woman to win an Oscar for Best Cinematography for Sinners. So 2 wins basically.
Take that, AFI.
In March, baby. In March.
Yes, fucking feelings. Let's go.
And if you let's be honest, that cinematography was sharp.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact that the American Film Institute denied her application.
Really,
and the person that a part of the institute had to be the one to hand her the award. If that is not delicious.
That's why I say I couldn't really be upset for this award season because I'm like, it's more like it's so in your face. It's so in your face that you can't help it.
But she did accept it gracefully because I've been like, I would have sat there and whispered, and you denied my ass.
Because the person that mattered were the people she worked with.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
And she said they believed in me. I really don't need y'all since y'all denied.
You deny me, and yet you still have to acknowledge me. If that is not some puff your chest up and strut shit.
Yeah, and you're right, Trey. It was very poetic, very poetic. And
but I still kicked in the door.
Yeah, granted, we should have. You're right, Lainey. We should have gotten something for Ruth with costuming. That woman should
absolutely.
Like she should be having a show full of. I'm sorry, you've seen this woman's.
That would have been her third. She would have been another one that got all of hers with Ryan as well.
Yeah, she should have a wardrobe that's just nothing but trophies. Just walking like a
now when they said like best production production design, I knew Frankenstein was going to get that. Because I'm like, okay, when you start seeing certain things, you're like, okay,
you made it in black and white and built old houses.
That looks nice. I can see why you would go. Gotcha.
You did a black and white filter on 1920s houses.
No, not just that. I'm talking about set designs. The set designs. But I get what you're saying. Like as far as that, yeah.
Look, I'm just saying you can sit. It's easy as okay. How can I put this out so nicely?
You're doing nicely now.
So nicely. Because here's my thing about set designs. As you could easily do Frankenstein. Frankenstein has been done over so many doggone times. You have told that same story so many doggone times. You've designed the set so many doggone times. Nothing impresses me about that.
Oh, well, yeah. When you're going from that standpoint, yes, that makes sense.
But again, I will be biased. I compare it to Sinners because look at it is literally stepping into a timepiece. So much detail was put into it, from the plantations to the preaching house to the mannerisms to the fact that historically you had one side white, one side black, Chinese serving everybody. You went so far as to break it down to the fact of Remick's character. That's different. So when I'm thinking set designs, the set designs were immaculate. So yeah, I'm a little biased when I sit there and say Sinners should have got that because I see Frankenstein, I see the same shit. I see Sinners, I'm looking at a live action history book. That's just me.
I get you.
That's not based on Black trauma either.
Yeah. Trey Mosley he says, although we did well during the award season because we did phenomenally well, at what point do we stop giving these folks power over our creations? Awards don't make the movies any more validated. We don't need white folks' approval. True.
That's true.
True and true. Go sign up at Blerd Station.
Hey, look, I'll put it this way: you want to know when we stop being white folks' approval? When we stop being in their movies?
Yeah. When I say me and Kevin had a whole conversation that Hollywood gives up $30 billion a year just to cut off their nose to spite their faces. They doing it themselves. It was like, but it's a slow wake-up call.
I'll put it this way. Look, I will say I'll use Scary Movie as the prime example. You remove the Wayans from it and thought you could do well. And 3 movies later, you're begging the Wayans to come back and save your franchise. I rest my case.
This is like all of them saying, "Yeah, we knew you'd be back."
We can talk about we can use Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry created a franchise which started as stage plays that went all over the country and all over the world. He let them talk him into giving that up just so that he could continue that. Yeah. Which in actuality he didn't, because I'm sure there were black corporations out there that would have supported it, that would have helped get it through and funded it and everything. But now we see the result.
They have to stop thinking, as me and Kevin stated, they have to stop thinking in old Hollywood terms. They have to think outside the box. We cannot depend on them anymore.
Pretty much.
We can't.
And Tyler, you saved Oprah's network. You saved Oprah with 3 shows. You saved Oprah's network with 3 shows.
Man, you got more companies being folded like omelets out here.
Yeah, you have to look at it and say, you have the money, you have the influence. You just need to talk to the right people who are the startups.
You have the film studio that everybody is using.
Yeah, they have to come to you. They have to.
I'm like, you have that old Confederate base that every production company uses. So it's like, sir.
Ooh, that's a bar. Stop thinking their ice is colder.
Hey, I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
for
that.
real.
He did, Bama. He did. The guy that played Remick, yeah, he did wear his fangs.
I was was he there? I feel like I didn't see him at all.
He was there. He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He was
He was there.
So now the piece de resistance, the one for all the cards, the one that every black household was putting all their money on, was this brother here.
That's right.
Michael B. Jordan winning his very first Oscar for Best Actor. I'm not gonna say a thug tear was shed, but a thug tear was shed.
I had never heard so many black women scream in one household for one man, and every man understood.
Yeah,
every man understood.
I'm telling you, every black, like, I'm sitting there, I was folding clothes, and I stopped, and I'm watching, and I'm like, and it happened. I said, "Ooh, bitch, yes."
I said, you denied him at Fruit Valley Station. You denied him at Creed. And then you denied him as Killmonger because it was too intense for you white people. This man had the dual role of movie. He had to work twice as hard to get acknowledgement.
And literally played two different people, not just playing two different. He played two mannerisms and all.
Even with Dimple.
Yeah.
Yes.
The facial structure. Yeah, he changed his face.
Did not match the other.
But to Fury's point, that was the one time where I think all of Black of America, I said, man, that should put on the preacher robes and rejoice.
I'm like Rev Rogers. He said, "I'm a whole man, but I cried a full cry when that brother won. It was like my son, one of my brothers."
Exactly.
That's how that was that feeling.
That's how it was.
That is true.
That was that feeling when he got up there and he gave his speech. I wish we could play the speech, but
you gotta be careful. Yeah.
Copyrights,
but
ladies and gentlemen.
The fact that a good portion of the black community could read the emotion. When he got up there and he was like, whew, I'm like, we already know.
Yeah,
we know.
We were feeling it with him.
We know. It was
you are allowed to exhale, my brother, because you earned that.
It was like Chadwick is watching you. He watching.
Yeah.
It was like this was it. This was the moment. Somebody was like, "Oh, he should have cried. That would have sold it." No.
He didn't need to.
There was no need to do that. Like what he gave was, this man been acting since he was 6.
Yeah. I was saying hardball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about hardball.
Get up, G baby. Get up.
Get up, G.
But
like him and Cleo was in, what was it? Episode of, was it SVU together?
Yeah, they were in an SVU episode together. Yeah.
So to see that and to have that collective, we proud.
It was like we all stood up. We all stood up. We all cheered, because that is the one time I can honestly say that we always say black people in unity. You can't sit there and say we all weren't up jumping up and down screaming and whatnot, because that was a celebration.
I would say 92% of us.
Good night, maybe slightly more, because
except for Tim Scott.
Right, just like
there's people on threads.
He saved his tears for a private moment, and respectful.
Yeah.
His mother did all the crying for him. She was right there.
That
to see her baby. She saw her baby.
That elegant woman was just.
Oh my gosh, she is so.
He looked at his mama. He said, "Hey, mama." I'm like, "Yes,
yeah." It's the fact that
did y'all see the family picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
That family picture was so beautiful.
They're the next power family in that venue, because they all work in some form in entertainment.
I love the fact he went to In-N-Out afterwards. I was like, you know what?
Right?
To be the place.
Right? That's the move.
No, that was so dope.
No, the one I saw in the one I just sent to the chat that has like all the memes is like they got to be arguing for shifts at In-N-Out on Oscars night.
Man,
somebody else.
So who's gonna want to work? I work. I will work.
Right.
I will.
And then it's the photo of 90s Stack eating a biscuit, and Churches says we know who we voting for, and somebody said they said Churches know who kept them in business and stood right by.
But that also shows the level. That also shows the level of humbleness that this man has had. He has not let the industry influence him to do stupid things. He still continues to walk deliberate. What projects he chooses, who he works with as director, who he works with as actors, because he wants to further Black folk being excellent in everything that they do. Even going to In-N-Out Burger. Come on, man.
This dude is a Blerd.
Somebody said, who was it in the chat that said
he has anime taste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all saw the street interview he did with somebody. There was like, what's your favorite movie? It's like Princess Mononoke. So
yeah,
yep.
Creed 3, he was inspired by Dragon Ball Z between
Dragon Ball Z and Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah.
Hajime no Ippo, man. Come on now.
Like this dude, like I'm like, he's us.
Yeah.
So that just made it that much more sweeter. It was like, yo, that's us up there. That's little bro up there. You know, that's a cousin up there. And
I was trying to explain to somebody. I said, look, this is the, you know, what they always said, we made the right one famous.
Riff.
This was
man. Look, she ain't the only one.
When was the last time you heard Tafari laugh like that, bro?
No, we all saw that courtside video of him after it was like, damn, bro, get back up. You got more wins coming. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Why my mind was about to go see where you messed up, girl. It was for the streets. Now
you know that conversation happened. See, you should have stayed with that boy.
Steve was definitely yeah, I tried to tell your ass.
I wrote 3 books, honey. I wrote Think Like a Man. Apparently,
I told you.
Now you like, you better hang on to this one because he next. It was like,
I told you should have kept that boy. You better not lose that new Black Panther. Yeah.
You lose Black Panther, girl, you might as well just go ahead and sign up for your nuns.
See now, and here's the crazy thing: people are still trying to make a name for themselves off of this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, remember a while back, what's the woman's name? Is this his name? Is it L'Oreal? That had Michael was on a red carpet somewhere. It was some premiere, and it was somebody he went to school with.
The girl.
Yeah. And the energy he had.
She called
him corny. You called him corny back in the day.
The cheat energy was awesome.
He was trying to be something, and here he is. He kept that energy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not corny no more.
And he was just like, no, keep that same energy.
Oh, the face drop was
beautiful. Now she's talking about, now she's got some talk show.
Huh?
And she's bringing it up again. No, you're not relevant at this point.
It was
stop. Let it go.
You had your 5 seconds of fame.
Yeah, you mad. You mad.
It was the tag team from him and Jonathan on the carpet. It's like, who's the better looking? Was like, why would you ask somebody a question like that? Let's go.
Yeah.
He was
like, and then it was 3 other women on this platform talking the same stuff. It was like, yo, he didn't have to be that way. Yeah, yes, he did. He had to be that way.
He had to be CeeLo in that one song.
Yeah. It's like, no, you because he's seen the BS for what it is. You called me corny. I didn't forget.
Yeah.
Don't get in my face now. That happened. Tracy Morgan did that same thing recently.
And he said, boy,
he seen the dude that used to bully him. The dude is homeless now and everything. He's like, yo, Tracy, what's up? He was like, no, you used to bully me.
Man, come on, you can let me have a few dollars. That's not
nope.
Nah, keep that same energy, homie.
Look, right.
You can't get it from me.
Ain't it?
You ain't getting it from me. You better get it from God.
I say this all the time. Be kind, because you never know who you gonna run into, or when it's gonna come back to you. So people always say, good or bad, they remember it.
Yeah.
Blerd, we don't.
Yeah, we don't forget, right.
And it's not like he was just some corny ass kid. He was still on TV in middle school. He was in school between shoots.
He was handling. He was driving for something, and you said he was corny because it wasn't your vibe. Right. That ain't corny.
And then look at him now. This man can write his own check. He can. He's at that Denzel level of whatever I can write down this amount, and if you either you match it or somebody else will. He is now at that level, and it's beautiful to watch because he's not full of himself. He is grounded. He
very
is
humbled.
At the same time, he's like, I love what he said at the end of his speech. I just want to continue what I've been doing. He's not trying to grandiose. He is simply saying, I want to keep putting in the work because that's what got me here.
He knows the people that supported him.
Yeah,
he knows the fan base. He knows the fan base.
Vocal they have been about that now that like award season's almost over. Like the fact that he knows we all went to go see it like 3, 4, 5 times.
Yeah, he knows the fan base. He was like, y'all. He was talking to the fan. He's like, y'all supported me. Y'all lifted me up. Y'all watched me. Y'all, I'm doing this for y'all now.
I kind of want him to pull a Delroy Lindo. They keep playing me off. I'm not cutting off. I so want him to pull a Delroy Lindo. I'm gonna say what I got to say.
But I will say, you can read body language very, very well.
Yes.
Because when he got that announcement and he stood up because Delroy was sitting right behind him. That was the proud uncle right there. Then he got up there then as he got up there, they pan over to Tiana Taylor and Leo. And the way she responded, she was happy for that brother.
Like, yes.
Yeah, she was clapping.
Yes, like she was talking life to him.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's support.
That's how
that's what that looks like.
That's how it's done.
Leo was giving him his props when he came on.
Leo gave him like after that the hug that he gave. It was just like they talked. It was like this.
I felt like he had a moment with him.
He did. He had a moment.
Yeah,
he had a moment.
I give it to Ryan. Ryan's quickly in that camera shot. I was like, where did this fool come from? I know where the damn man. It's like, where did he come from?
It was definitely and that announcement, that entire room. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have never heard that crowd sound like that.
In all the years I watched it, that was the first time the entire auditorium, the entire theater broke out. The entire.
Everybody believed he deserved it.
Yeah.
Everybody believed he deserved it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That exactly, Rev Rogers. That hug, it was just like you knew. Leo wasn't even mad. He was just like, "That's great. I got an award. You earned this, though.
I'm
you earned this."
DiCaprio hugged him like he was fresh out.
Yeah,
like he gripped him up so hard. I'm like, God dang, let the man breathe a little bit.
He also knows. Because he also knows what it's like to be nominated and get nothing for all the movies you should have got it, and then I think he finally got his first one for what was it, The Revenant?
The Revenant.
Yeah.
But he's had so many others before that like he either got snubbed on or didn't get any nominations. So if there's anyone, if there's anyone who's like, yeah, I know exactly how this feels, man, like.
Yeah, to have that kind of support.
Robert Downey does love him, so yeah.
To have that support from not only just the black community, but several of your peers, because they like, oh, we know.
Yeah.
You earned this. Like, this is yours. Like, it all bullshit aside, this was yours.
Yeah. And somebody else, and then I don't know, Ryan Coogler, whoever your braider is, man, keep her on deck.
Man.
A whole guitar, in
with
the
clef, with the clef in the back.
No, I thought that was a treble clef.
He had a treble clef in the back. It was a treble clef in the back and a guitar on the side.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. My wife looked at Ryan Coogler and she looked at my hair and said, I
mean, I think you got enough new girls to do something.
Sir, look, this is
only if you want to look surprised for the rest of your life. That's how bad it's gonna get pulled. So just so you know.
Look, my loctician is gonna have to say a prayer and anoint before she starts. So
no, you gotta.
You're about to be a viral video. That's what you're about.
She don't treat me like that one person they went to a nail salon a long time. Like, just come here, honey. Come here. I work on you. I work on everybody else. Come here.
Hey, look, I'm tender-headed. Y'all just gonna have to gas me first.
I can't. I done got used to it, but she gonna be like, she gonna have to call in 2 people. Like, okay, you take this side, you take this side. I'm just gonna take the middle.
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling
it
you,
was
playing. You about to be a viral moment.
It's definitely. It was definitely. Even though they didn't get best picture, I was sitting back and I'm like, I'm not as upset as I should have been, I guess.
As I intended to be.
As I intended to be, because I'm like, we walked out with some major wins,
Yep.
But you see how deflated the audience looked when it was announced and it wasn't Sinners.
Yeah.
They were just like, "Oh, great, yay, good for you."
It was that obliging applause, like.
I was like,
there was no heart in it at all.
It was just we gotta clap because it's protocol. Yeah. You didn't say I had to smile about it though. I will sit
for me, yay.
I mean, I was saying all year, it's either gonna be like Weapons or Marty Supreme. It's gonna be like the center stomper because they need something to one up us. I did not expect one battle after another to be the upset. That was not on my bingo card at all.
But that's what I'm saying. That goes back to the whole thing. It's like they don't, and I will say it once, I will say it again. They don't want to see us win because they have to continue this stereotype in their minds that we don't fill seats, we don't sell tickets, we're not profitable, we're not marketable unless you put us in the box that makes you feel comfortable. And when we don't fit their box, guess what happens? We break everything that they believe in, and it messes with them completely. It also messes with the industry. Ryan Coogler got a hell of a deal.
And that's the other thing. They seen. Ryan Coogler knew. Michael B. Jordan knew. That cast knew. They're like, oh no, they gonna show up. The people we really know gonna show up. They're gonna show up.
Yeah,
and we do. We showed up. They were like, you sold us on so much that we're like coming out to see whatever it is you do. Like, because it's like
he's that kind of at this point,
right?
And being yourself, because I saw somebody tweet, like, notice Ryan Coogler did like 50,000 interviews for this and didn't code switch not once.
No,
even to the point I'm seeing the memes where somebody's like, when Ryan Coogler is your your sleep paralysis demon.
I didn't see a couple of those. What?
So I got this movie called Sinners, right? We in your nightmare, right? So we in your nightmare, and then they let us mix the drinks and shit. So I had to get active with that,
I just love Coogler because you're right. He doesn't switch up at all, but God bless.
Go ahead. No, you got it.
I would just say that man can read the recipe for pecan pie and just have you just like, real. It fascinates you this much, just.
It do it, and then finding out, like, I mean, because like one of the inspirations for Sinners was Puss in Boots, so like clearly the man has his own imagination and can do what he wants with it. But what also got me was what was it? It was the hair. It was him throwing up the "I love you" in sign language for his wife.
Yep. And the fact that he was called, he's like, where my dad at? Oh, dad came in.
Dad's in the back.
Whole family affair, literally a whole family affair. Like they were just like, yeah.
Trey, you on the West Coast? Is In-N-Out much better over there? What's the deal? Because I've had it in Texas and it's like just okay.
I can say for it to be in Nashville, it's not bad. I don't get Animal Style. Animal Style is a little bit overrated on the sauce.
I feel like Animal Style, you're trying too hard because I got a cousin who always gets that. I'm like, what? It's barely fitting in the damn bun. Like, relax.
I'm like.
I had In-N-Out once, and
I love it.
Me and my son went, and I'm like,
It's not fancy. There's no frills. That's what makes it so appealing.
I hear about it because they have the shoestring fries, right? I'm not a fan of shoestring fries.
See,
they get cold. They get cold too fast.
See, I had to explain.
It's in Tennessee, Nashville.
Yeah,
I said the closest In-N-Out to me is the one in Nashville.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to be expanded, but when I went, because I was waiting for the lines. I was waiting for the lines to die down. But when I went up there, I was like, let me just, because I just didn't talk about the burgers. I was like, look, y'all know if you just take the bottom part of your bun and then just stack it on that way, you could actually have Texas toast. The guy must have been new. He's like, really? I said, yeah. And then you can just add 4 patties and then cheese. He's like, well, we have 4 patties. I said, no, son, you're going to learn something today. I sat there and said, I need you to make me an 8-pound burger, and then I want you to take your fries and that same beef tallow, a little bit of beef tallow, a little bit of peanut oil, because I see it on your shelf, pour that in there, then your fries are going to be nice and crispy, and they're not going to be overcooked.
It's terrible.
And he's like, no, it was good, though. And that was good. I did try them.
Jimmy Johnson.
It is a Jimmy Johnson.
Wow. Come on. It is not that bad, Trey.
Jimmy John's ain't that bad, but no, In-N-Out's not bad. I will say this. Their burgers are good. Their fries, if fries like White Castle fries, they're good for 5 minutes. After that, they're bad.
Blasphemer.
Somebody said, "What? Imagine you, Timothy Chalamet, in the In-N-Out drive-through, wonder what's taking so long."
Your burgers are getting a special treatment, Mr. Chalamet.
They're not getting made. That's what's happening. Everybody wants an autograph.
I'll take the White Castle. Thank you very much.
Everybody wants an autograph when they're received.
Oh, no,
I will stick to White Castle. Give me double with cheese and some fries, and I'm good.
Oh God, I can't do White Castle no more. I can't.
Yeah, that's the run through. That's what I call them. The run through.
I can, the crave case. Me and the crave case used to have a special relationship.
No, them days are way behind me.
Melanated March is up 5,000.
That's it.
I had it last week. Stop playing.
Not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad.
It's not
something I can eat. I can't. Would you
I'm
like
trying
a
to figure out,
steamed
Bama,
burger with
White Castle?
Bama? Is White Castle burgers better than Crystals? Absolutely.
They are better than Crystals.
They are way better than Crystals.
Yeah. White Castle leagues ahead of Crystal.
What
Lady will tell you?
Look,
we
Lindsay
call them
said
murder
White
burgers.
Castle is the
We call murder,
murder burgers.
Trust me, Laney. If you ever see a Crystals, just drive on past it.
Run for your life.
Yeah.
See,
it's what?
White
Castle size, and it tastes like.
It's just not good. Crystals.
Stop, Mal. It is not like that at all.
We ate it.
That's how we call them murder burgers.
It definitely can be.
That's why we call them murder burgers. They're gonna murder your gut.
Y'all be doing because
if they don't murder your guts, they're gonna murder that fart. You better clear
look. When I was single, me and 30 White Castles and 2 things of fries, and I was good. But I didn't have laxative. I'm like, come on,
Jesus, that's a coma. I ain't making it off the couch.
We ate at Crystals because there were no White Castles down here. Right. I didn't know I was committing this thing.
No,
you might as well eat Taco Bell then.
We did that too.
The last time I went home, I went to the White Castle right around where my dad lived. God rest his soul. I got my bag of 12 with cheese and my fries. I went back to my mama's house. And I was happy.
And that toilet was not happy.
Oh no. It don't. But see, the thing is, it don't run through me straight up because I grew up around it.
You got 12.
Yeah, it didn't run through me.
I'm with Navy on that.
I slept like a baby. I didn't have to worry about that.
I'm with Navy on that. See, I ate 30 burgers, and they looked at me like, "Oh, he's gonna be in cardiac arrest." I'm like, I got looked at like a freaking
Listen, I got just listening to this conversation.
Man, I was raised around that. Okay,
right.
I'm from the Burger Chef generation. Okay, if y'all know anything about that,
Burger Chef.
3 of y'all broke. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm curious if Mike even had to pay for his food, or they were just like, "Shit, it's on the house."
That one girl was fighting like hell to get up there. She had the phone in her hand. I don't know if y'all remember the shot. There's this one black girl. I mean, she is trying to snake her way through 3 people trying to get a shot at him. As Michael B is sitting there like, okay, this is what I want as he's holding his award. and she's trying her hardest to be like, just if I could just
move, bitch. I need
to throw them bows, girl.
I'm just saying.
No, but congratulations to the team of sinners. Very much earned. We will say that for real. Very much earned.
Much deserved.
You still need that best picture, but whatever. Because we still seen everything y'all two do anyway, so it's cool.
And Manumi should have definitely won too.
Yes. There was a couple misses. We clocked it. But other than that, the ones that really, really mattered, shout out to them folks at it. So Thursday, we will not be on because there is a town hall meeting we have to do that I have to be at. So we'll be back next Tuesday. But we'll be back next Tuesday to have some fun. But you're still gonna get these clips. You got a lot of clips that's coming up. So with all that going down, let's see if we can pull this thing up here. I don't feel like finding it. Yeah, here we go.
Wrap-up protocol initiated, Captain.
All right. Beat by heart, lady.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna go to them.
I was waiting for the Zoom.
I can do it. I can do it. Hold on, wait a minute.
It's ladies first. You know how this works. Oh my gosh.
It's extra work, but okay.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I am Lane from Keep Our Heart. Me and my husband run Keep Our Heart. We've been taking like hiatuses because we're in transition. But I do want to do that Maul trailer and the one that's coming out tomorrow. However, I try to stream on Sundays, Legend of Zelda, Age of Calamity. I enjoyed Black Spartan and all of his Resident Evil 9, so I hope he actually runs that back. But anyway, that's about it for right now, because things will start to move once we move. So, and that should be like in July.
And should have been Georgia. And the hearts will have superpowers like me. If I can find that meteorite.
I was going to ask questions about that.
Oh, go ahead. Whoopty freaking do.
Hi, I'm Whoopty freaking do. I'm on the internet.
Dang.
Girl, you better rep Pretty Vest by Z. Don't do that.
Fresh Press by Z.
On TikTok and Instagram at Whoopty freaking do. And you can also find me for any of your nerdy nail needs. Let's see, what are we going to look at today? I got one. Let's go with this one right here.
Nice.
There we go.
And she will have a booth at next year's BlerdCon. So
we're gonna try.
I know that's right.
And you'll find those at Fresh Press by Z, both on Instagram and TikTok.
So nice. Black Spartan.
Yeah, why not? Black_Spartan 615 on social. Still shows are going on. Tomorrow we're going to talk about why the rest of the countries are not getting involved in one-on-ones. How the fact we got here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Of course, myself, Tafari, and Joe are going to talk about the dumpster fire that is video games on Get Bit Podcast every Friday. Like Lady said, I did finish Resident Evil 9 Requiem. We are going to do the Insanity Run. Oh, dear freaking grief. Eventually. Because we are going to start Silent Hill F. We are going to start Final Fantasy 16. We are going to start Reloaded. I'm trying to start. The goal is to start 4 games and have them playing throughout the week. So that way it's me streaming 4 days. So yes, the insanity run for Resident Evil 9 is going to be interesting. Still on Twitch. Okay, of course, Black_Spartan 615 on Twitch, and of course on YouTube as I'll be streaming from there. Mental health is everything, guys. I cannot stress this enough. Just because what the mind does, the body follows. So please take advantage of all services that you can get a hold of for your mental health as well as your body. Because again, you matter. You're needed in this to add your verse to this song of life that we're all a part of. At the same time, gentlemen, especially black men, physicals are great, but please go to the doctor. Please get checked out. I cannot stress this enough because I am nearing that halfway marker century, and there are things that I'm gonna have to go do that is not gonna be very pleasant, but I gotta get them done. So, it ain't gonna be freaking fun. But Again, please go to the doctor. Please get checked out. That's all well and good. At the same time, the rules still do apply, ladies and gentlemen. I love the fact that my rule 2 is getting played, but I'm not getting no love from it. But anyway, respect the cosplay.
Now, I shouted you out on the live stream.
You did. I'm talking about everybody else that was just, taking my rule 2 and doing it word for word, you bunch of sons of bitches. But anyway, respect the cosplay. Cosplay is not convinced. Please treat people like human beings. It's not that freaking hard. Rule 2, hygiene, because everybody is using my line. Shout out to Chris Fury for actually doing it on Blerd Station because I said it first. I just want to take credit for that. Hygiene is important. Clean clothes, wash yourselves, shampoo, toothbrush. It's comb. I know I can't talk right now. I look like Don King and Buckwheat had a child. I understand that. I understand right now my hair is not the example of all this. But again, hygiene is important. Why? Because I don't want to get sick. Because apparently someone tried to get me sick in the gym, and I don't appreciate that. And the last one that I have for myself that I have for everybody else: be nice, be kind, talk, share, discuss, invite people to your fandoms. Don't be a dick. Don't cosplay as Hogan. Don't do Timothy Chalamet, and you won't get jumped.
By the way, those people at BlerdCon, the attendees, y'all did very well following those rules. So thank you very much.
Everybody smelled nice. Thank God for the and no summer heat to have you gotta compete to.
That always
it was almost as if everybody attended the meeting and remembered to bring deodorant. We appreciate that.
I can't tell you how many times I smelled roses and vanilla. I'm like, hey, whatever that is, keep that up.
Roses, vanilla, and shea butter. That's the trifecta.
Unbelievable.
No Hulk Hogan's. Go as like Debo on Friday and then Zeus on Saturday. Do that.
Yeah, that's safe.
Play it safe. Play it safe. Tafari TV super producer.
Still working on getting BlerdCon footage out and getting certain things approved from certain people. Who's
Trey?
Yo.
Oh boy!
Oh my gosh!
All right, we're back.
Trey, don't you need to go be working on your Kickstarter? Like, don't you have money to like go work for? Oh yeah! Congrats, Trey, on the funded Kickstarter. Thank you everybody who came by the stream. I'm still cutting through timestamps and making shorts and all kinds of content out of that. Working on getting stuff approved. The opening ceremony is up right now. I'm still working on chopping up other stuff. That K-drama panel, y'all might just not see the light of day.
Man,
but I don't know. Like they only use like fair use amounts, like 30, 60-second clips, and every single one of them got blocked. I was like, damn, I'm like, the Koreans are not playing with y'all.
Right. You won't show none of our stuff ever.
Please, if y'all have not checked it out since we're off Thursday, we did get permission to upload our coverage of the Carl Jones animated wall black panel. It was us, it was the crowd, BlerdCon, pimp named Slickback made a cameo appearance. Riza Islam, Godfrey, Asher, who did the theme song, told us a bunch of funny stories about just episodes, a sneak peek at a new project, not the one that allegedly was coming out of BlerdCon, but we are the only people with approval to post right now. So please go run that up if you haven't already. It's like the last thing we have uploaded. Streams. I'm currently suffering through Sonic Forces and almost done with Bakugan Battle Brawlers, and then working on something different for the Kingdom Hearts anniversary later this month. Also dropped a new skit on my regular channel, so that is because Pokemon has a new lawsuit pending. So
when don't they?
Oh man,
this one, them lawyers went to drop in like hell divers, man. They asking for this one.
that Pikmin. When we tell y'all,
Power World is at least copy my homework, but don't look at and Pikmin is you forgot to take my name off the paper. Like that's
they got so many people come after them.
Shout out to Big Bro Broly for that beautiful bean footage. Say that 4 times fast. For catching some of those clips from the Carl Jones interview.
Yeah, shout out Ron. He's the one who the picture we took ended up being our thumbnail is actually from him. So shout out Ron and the Big Bro Broly team. They were on the stream too. And again, just everybody who came by the booth, whether it was to do a session or hang out and just say what's up, it's appreciated. But yeah, you can find me on all platforms under this name or this name dash gaming. So,
right, my brother Navy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs and nerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Navy Montel, your frosty bearded political here. Hey, if you want to know what's going on with me, I am here with the crew every Tuesdays and Thursdays, unless there's something going on. I'm with Lady Mandalore when she feels like dealing with another human being on Sundays at 7 p.m. The combos are coming back. I'm already working on my schedule. I've got some people lined up and just made for confirmations, and we're trying to get those out there now that BlerdCon is now it's back into the planning stages for next year. So everything is great with that. Doing some voice acting. I put out some voice acting challenges on TikTok. Please go over and check them out and tell me what you think, because Lord knows I was giggling 3 or 4 times out of each of them because they were just really funny lines. I thought of Chris a couple of times, especially the detective that was betrayed. I said, oh, I know he would do that one. To everyone who came and supported BlerdCon, thank you so much. If you're putting out content for the con, your experiences, your memories, your emotions, thank you so much. And if you're hating, if you didn't go, shut up.
Also, for those who were hating and still went, y'all look like a bunch of hypocrites. I'm clocking you. I am clocking you.
But as the elder Blerdicorn in the room, I will say this really quickly. We are at an apex right now where creativity is being challenged in our own community. Stop being so challenging and so critical of us who are creating something because you let the standards of what society has put out to be the standards of what you put out. No, let our standards be the standards. Let our creativity blaze that trail, because eventually you're going to get tired of watching white people shit and you're going to wonder why our stuff isn't put out. But then you realize you were the ones that sabotaged it from the beginning. So if you're not going to be in the parade, get off the fucking road and keep it pushing.
That part.
That right.
Oh yeah, and Skip. I don't think he got a chance to send it to us, but Skip from Blerd Over has his the African American Comic Book Expo coming up soon.
Yeah.
If y'all know comic creators or anyone who could make it out to good old Alabama who is looking for a place, it's in June, so you have time to get your travel funds and whatnot together or get your advertisings together. But if you are trying to find a place to push your books and/or products, please hit up Blerd Over in the next couple of weeks.
And it says, you know what? I'll do this for Lizzie. I'll do it for Lizzie.
Don't.
It's Lizzie.
Oh my gosh. Fine. Fine. Go ahead.
Never
Had to do it for Lizzie. Rev Roger said the Blerd Avengers is something nice. I like to consider ourselves a bunch of rebels. We don't follow anybody's rules.
Lizzie made it to all the
Browncoats.
Lizzie made it to all the dance panels she's been missing the last year.
Oh, she got her cardio that weekend.
Thank you to everyone who's watched the show tonight and who's commented, and thank you to all of those who share the show, talk about the show, keep sharing, hit those likes, hit subscribes, all those, the notification bell, all that great stuff. We don't have to go through all the whole spiel. If you haven't been here before, you know the spiel is like everybody else's, just different. But Tuesdays, Thursdays, you can catch us 8 p.m. Eastern, YouTube, Twitch. You can also catch past episodes on Always Press Record through your Roku and Amazon Fire devices. Go sign up for Blerd Station. We launch soon. If you're looking for speculative fiction, if you're looking for live action, if you're looking for anime, if you're looking for comic books, if you're looking for podcasts, if you're looking for original content that's made by us, that looks like us, that's for us, go sign up at Blerd Station. It's the latest streaming service. It's the Black Crunchyroll. It's the new Black Hollywood, but it's for us. If you're tired of seeing the stuff getting canceled, if you're tired of seeing the same old, come holler at us. Come holler at your boy. We can point you in the right direction. So go sign up at Blerd Station. So check that out. Shout out to every soul who was at BlerdCon, who made that an experience to remember. To all those who are first timers, thank you.
Welcome home.
You are home. In this past month, I have seen more Black unity and Blerd love and it fills my heart. We all we got.
Yup.
Let's keep it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Mind our business, handle our business, and not make it our business, and we'll be all right. So until then, we'll see you guys next week. Remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. I'm Chris Fury, this dope crew right over here.
Hi.
We will see you guys soon. Thank you for tuning in. See ya. Get some rest. I got a meteorite to go pick up in the next couple of days.
Oh my gosh.
And possibly a hellmouth to close. Who knows? It's Cleveland. It's what we deal with. We will see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in.